Hey, Pat Rigsby here, and in today's episode, I want to talk with you about the big idea. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Fitness Business School podcast, the show for fitness business owners who want to grow their income, increase their impact, and improve their lifestyle. Be sure to listen till the end of this episode because we have a brand new special offer exclusive for listeners. So stay tuned.
When somebody talks to me about their business and that maybe they're not getting as much interest in their programs as they want, one of the common challenges that I see that's holding them back is they are fully committed to selling people on the idea of working with them. And the spotlight is largely about them, their program, their credentials, their experience, and they kind of lose sight of the fact that on this journey, they're simply the guide. And in the prospect's eyes, the prospect is the hero, right? And they need a guide, but they got to have a destination they're trying to get to before they need that. So really what we should be selling is the idea of change, the idea of improvement, the idea of kind of escaping where you are and arriving at this new, better, highly desired place. And only when the prospect has embraced that should we kind of shift the focus and say, okay, here's how we can get there together. Here's how I can guide you there. Here's how I can help you get there. And, you know, if that seems counterintuitive to you, or it seems like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I'll briefly unpack it. Because let's face it, when somebody first learns about you, however they do, I mean, you're invisible to them up until that point. They're kind of operating in their own world, and they're not focused on you, your business, anything that you do. Just like there are plenty of businesses you or I aren't really aware of. We haven't dug into the nuances of how they operate, why they do what they do. And it only really becomes important to us when we want the thing that they may be able to help us accomplish. And as I record this, we're actually going through a bathroom renovation. Like, our master bath is being renovated. And up to the point that we became interested in that, then all of that stuff is kind of invisible to me on a daily basis. It's not like I'm going exploring different types of tile or different vanities or whatever, and the differences between them and why one may be a higher quality or better craftsmanship or whatever else. And then the contractors who do this work, why one may be better than another and how their approach might be different and what their timeline looks like. All of that stuff is completely off of my radar. And if somebody said, hey, this person's really good at this, I'd be like, well, okay, great for them, but it's not something that is relevant to me right now. But when we decided that, hey, we want to make a change, we want to improve this area, we want to do something differently and upgrade this part of our home, then all that stuff became relevant. So the idea of renovating a bathroom had to happen before we start to get into where to buy the stuff or who to hire or anything like that. And we, as the business owner, are very focused on that last step, the who to hire, where to join, what the process is, all that. But the person that we want to serve has to actually want something different than they currently have before we become important to them right now. So if you are spending all of your time in your marketing, whether it's posting lead magnets or advertising them or distributing content or following up with people who may have opted in for something along the way, I would encourage you to spend more of your time talking about the person that you want to serve and the things that they want, and less of your time on how you do things and what your prices are and what your process looks like and what your schedule is, because there's a sequential kind of series of steps here. And the first step is they need to fall in love with the idea of change. They need to fall in love with the idea that they can be better, that it is possible for them, and that they actually are interested in making some sort of investment of time and effort and energy and resources to make that change. And then once they've made that decision in their own mind, now we become really relevant and we can show them how we become the best possible choice for them through our process, through how we can be the ideal partner in this journey. So when you're thinking about the big idea when it comes to your marketing, the offer that you're putting out there, the content that you're sharing, trying to get and retain somebody's attention, focus on that initial idea, that idea of the person you want to serve being able to go from where they are to where they want to be.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Fitness Business School. Before you go, I have a quick announcement. One of the things that we've been doing with our current clients is taking them through this ideal business diagnostic. And really what it is, this checklist that allows you to pinpoint exactly what your business needs next so you can keep improving, keep growing, and build a business that you love to own. One that pays you well, one that allows you to have the impact you want to have, and one that allows you to have a lifestyle that you truly enjoy. In this diagnostic, we walk through everything and we do an evaluation and can instantly pinpoint what you need to do next to build that business that you want. I'm going to extend this opportunity to get on with either me or my team and take you through this evaluation and fix your business's most vital needs fast. So if we take you through this, you're going to be able to make those vital changes that you need to finally have what I call your ideal business. If you'd be interested in going through this entirely free, risk-free diagnostic with us and learn what you already have in place, what you're doing well, and where your greatest opportunities for rapid improvement are, just shoot me an email with diagnostic in the subject line to pat@patrigsby.com. Again, an email to pat@patrigsby.com with diagnostic in the subject line will get you scheduled and take you through this evaluation to help you build the business you want.